When we look at coping skills, we can understand what emotional refuge is. When we are emotionally chaotic, stressed, anxious, out of connection with ourselves, what it is we try to do is soothe ourselves. You may notice there are coping skills that drive you into deeper connection with yourself. We can write, dance, create art, brush our hair, go for a swim. And there are attempts we make to soothe ourselves that can bring us further away from connection with ourselves, such as something that makes us feel worse: shopping, drinking, eating. The common theme here is that we are looking for refuge, a sanctuary for our emotions, where we can feel safe and comforted in our internal experience. Sometimes we remember what has offered us emotional comfort in the past. Then we try to recreate those recipes. We may reach out to similar rituals or go to the exact environment where we summoned an emotional support before. Sometimes this works, but sometimes we recreate all the bells and whistles, and it doesn't. What can we do if our coping skills aren't bringing forth the emotional refuge we need? What we need is to move beyond coping skills into the core of what we're creating: emotional refuge. How do we tune into it? Let's go to the source, rather than using the middleman of coping skills. Make sure you are sitting or lying down, and take a deep breath in. And slowly exhale. One more time, breathing in. And out. To create an emotional refuge, we repair our relationship with ourselves. We build trust, which can take time and be scary at first. It goes beyond needing to change ourselves and what state we are in. All that we need is an expansion of our awareness. Our perception needs to include not just our internal feelings, but also an awareness of our infinite self. The place of loving awareness inside of us that is still, that is watching what's going on inside of us. A place beyond judgment, beyond change. It's the place of us that is watching the emotions. There's our feelings, and then our place of observation. Allow yourself to plant one foot in this experience and one foot in the loving awareness that everything is actually already whole and perfect. There's nothing that needs to be rejected or fixed, only loved, listened to. When we're in the moment of stress, we need to hold ourselves. We need this awareness of this place of loving awareness to be able to hold, to love, and to comfort the emotions and thoughts present. When we arrive on the other side of challenge, oftentimes, sometimes without our knowing even, we have gathered so much wisdom, compassion, gratitude from this transformational process, but we don't see it until we're on the other side. This is why we need one foot in the experience, one foot rooted in trust, trust in the beautiful way this will evolve. As you do this, you begin to create integration and unification of your whole self, instead of rejecting this aspect of you that is in pain or distress. The part of you that needs your love and attention the most. The part of you that wants you to hold its hand. And to do that, you can't root yourself too deeply into the story. One foot needs to be in the space of loving awareness. Instead of trying to fix this emotional state, holding it in your loving awareness. Kindly opening to your tears. Loving the part of you that is angry. Creating union from duality by consciously embracing both the infinite self and the human self. By standing with one foot in each, you acknowledge the whole being that you are, giving space for all parts of you, letting the healing come from your depth of acceptance, of radical self-compassion, of loving yourself in this state too. Weaving an unshakable sanctuary of emotional refuge just from the place your awareness resides in. Resting and opening to this experience, surrendering into feeling. Can you embody this within your body as well? Allowing your body to melt away any tension and contraction. Breathing deeply. Slowly expanding your lungs and emptying yourself. giving space for all parts of you in your body. Freedom comes from opening and surrender. Although it may seem that you could lose yourself in it, in fact, it is quite the opposite. It is in the loving surrender to the self and to the pain that we become transformed by it. We become invincible by going through it. We rewrite the story here that all parts of us are welcomed. There is no part of us that is bad or unlovable. We can navigate the human experience when we allow it to be there. Freedom from no longer resisting. Freedom by allowing our hearts to open, to encompass this too. It is not a specific practice that needs to be followed, but a specific perspective in how we view ourselves. It is not about how long you sit in meditation, but how open you become to allow the full spectrum of you, but how open you can be to loving the full spectrum of you. Reclaiming our divinity by the way we offer all parts of ourselves a sanctuary. It is here we can access the energetic reservoir of our being. When we are in connection and open to all parts of us, we are in connection to all sources of our creativity. We are blooming with life as it ebbs and flows, dies and is reborn. In the in-between, the peak and the decay, we encompass the full cycles of us when we welcome, sit with, and open to our inner world. In all of our phases, we are whole. Taking a deep breath into the heart space. Fueling yourself with unconditional love. Exhaling forgiveness into ourselves for any parts of us that are still judging, still doubting, and still sitting with patience for ourselves. Loving where we are at now, not who we will get to be in the future. Knowing we are worthy of our unconditional love and support right now. Bringing your hands to your heart and holding it. Begin to gently move your hands in a circle, massaging the heart space. Ask yourself, how much kindness can I bring into my touch? With each circle your hand makes, melting away any tension. feeling a physical manifestation of your emotional support. Feeling yourself offer and give this unconditional love. And feeling yourself receive and drink in this unconditional love. A full universe within us, giving and receiving, human and divine. As you're ready, letting go of your heart and thanking yourself for taking the time to practice this meditation. And as you come back to your surroundings, bring this question with you. How much kindness can I greet myself with? Welcome back, bringing with you the building of trust that you can open to loving yourself. Each moment, an opportunity to love yourself even deeper.